Welcome back to another episode of MZ Talks Boxing. I'm your host, MZ, and let's talk about it. Now, in the light of Deontay Wilder winning this arbitration and being awarded another fight with Tyson Fury, a lot of people are upset, downright mad, which I have the slightest inkling of why. Because I'm like, Tyson Fury signed a contract to fight Deontay Wilder for 3 times. Why y'all mad? Oh, I get it. Because it's messing up the all-British undisputed. Well, for anybody to say Deontay Wilder should take money and step aside for the greater good of British boxing, that's crazy. Why would Deontay Wilder step aside for Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua? Let's just think about that. Tyson Fury, who all the way up until right now, and at this moment is probably still trying to figure out a way not to fight Deontay Wilder, and Anthony Joshua, who since, 2018, wouldn't step in the ring with him. So what makes you people think that it's a good idea for him to take step-aside money for those 2 jokers? Now, just like any failed plot, when things go wrong, people start looking for somebody to blame. And right on cue, Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua starts bickering on Twitter. Joshua calling Fury a fraud, and Fury saying that Joshua and them is full of shit. Classic. That's usually how it breaks down. The people that's up to dirt, and when things fall through where they don't get their way, they start complaining. You got Stephen A. Smith begging Wilder to step aside. Oh, you're not ready, this and that. Anthony Joshua got his ass whooped just as bad, and I really didn't see any evidence of cheating in that fight. But I could be wrong. But looking at the fight with AJ and Ruiz a few times extra, AJ seemed to be on point all the way up until he got caught upside the temple, which messed him up. But that's neither here nor there. But when he lost, everybody was like, oh, he's got to get his rematch. When YouTubers like myself saw a chance for an undisputed fight between Ruiz and Wilder, Eddie Hearn threatened to sue. Started talking about there's a contract signed and he got to honor the contract. Ruiz, that is. We didn't start pitching a hissy fit of complaining. We just said Ruiz got to do what he got to do. He went in there and gave Anthony Joshua a chance to get his belts back, and he did. But Wilder loses to Fury 1 fight, but you try to push the narrative that he lost the first fight and the second fight. And real people like myself that's not ashamed to tell you what they seen and how it is. No, Fury cheated in the first fight and the second fight. But fake Fury fans and the few Fury fans that are real told us that we were just crying and mad because a white boy beat a black man in Black History Month. Which I don't give a damn about that. What I give a damn about is you cheat. Period. End of story. Big Baby Miller, y'all know him, the fighter that was on everything. I don't care if he never fights again. He was a cheater. Pulev, I don't see why he's still fighting. Caught on PEDs. Cheater. Tyson Fury beat Vladimir Klitschko. Came to find out he was on PEDs. Cheater. Notice that all those names, I did not have to say any of them was involved with anything but cheating. And if you're a cheater, you don't deserve to participate in sports, in business. I don't think you deserve to participate in anything if you're a cheater. Why should anybody let you participate in it? They should give you the worst job. Cleaning toilets or something. That's the kind of job you should have. You shouldn't be allowed to be with people that's going to be on the straight and narrow and do things like they're supposed to and go about it with hard work and dedication. But who am I? I'm just a guy who believes in things should be fair and honest. Straight up. Now, I don't care that you're mad that Tyson Fury lost arbitration. I really don't. I don't care that you making yourselves look bad by begging the man to step aside after he went to arbitration to get his fight. Y'all look like a bunch of hoes if you ask me. Now, for Anthony Joshua to blame it on Tyson Fury and his team, that's pretty weak, eh, AJ? Because you all knew that Tyson Fury was in a deadlock arbitration situation with Deontay Wilder. But yet, you chose to go into negotiations with Tyson Fury about an undisputed fight. Tyson Fury went into negotiations with you all knowing that he was in arbitration. But here's the sticking point to all of that. You guys thought it was going to turn out like if a cop had shot a civilian and it was just going to all be brushed under the rug as a oops, my bad type thing. Now that you see that the judge actually kept it real, the arbitrator or whatever you want to call it, pretty sure he used to be a judge, he saw things the way it was supposed to be seen. He looked at the facts and he weighed the facts against what the circumstances were, and he ruled in the favor of the man that was supposed to be ruled for. There was a contract signed for them to fight. For you to jump up and claim that Deontay Wilder disrespected gypsies, Tyson Fury, well, when the person say you gypped me, that comes from that term. I can't think of anybody that, if you go and ask, except the gypsy. What are gypsies known for? What most people say, doing crooked shit. Hell, Stephen King made a movie about gypsies. They was crooked in the movie too. Y'all mad at Stephen King? I doubt it. But because Deontay Wilder poses a very big threat to not just Tyson Fury and him losing that belt, but he poses a very big threat to the UK seeing an undisputed champion that represents them. How dare that American Deontay Wilder do such a thing and want somebody to honor a contract that they went in together and signed? How dare he? What do you think?